I'm Yvette Hernandez.
And I'm George Gonzalez.
And you're watching American Hispanics, The Journey, where our Hispanic community tunes in weekly to hear what is good and to learn about the journey to the American dream. Oh my goodness, we got so much to talk about today, George. There's a Hispanic Heritage Month?
Heritage Month.
Yeah, we've got to talk about a little bit about the hurricanes that have been going on as well. All the devastation that has been happening in Puerto Rico and all those other countries. Man, it's been just devastating. I feel hurt, and I was trying to help as much as I can and give. Did you give?
I give online, and you know what? We got together and put out some messages to the public. We want to say, you know, our hearts go to all the people in Puerto Rico and different areas of not only Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands. I mean,
my aunt just came in from Puerto Rico, and I'm glad she's here with us because they weren't getting a lot of help there yet. And where she was living, they hadn't received any water, any food, or anything like that. So we were glad that we were able to send some money, or she was able to get the money to come. So she's here today.
You had the banks actually reopening. You have a lot of these places that people just are going crazy trying to get to.
Right.
But it's going to get better. You know, we have a lot of help coming in.
We do. And guys, don't you know that we are in a different location? You're noticing that we are not in our studio today. We are actually in a restaurant today.
I am telling you, you're going to see my level, my energy level went a little bit low.
No. We came in and we were tasting some food. It was,
I tasted everything in the kitchen, and I am so full right about now.
It's good.
So we have some coffee.
We have been drinking some coffee to bring all that down that we just had. Guys, this is an awesome place. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes. But right now I want to get into Hispanic Heritage Month and what's happening here in Atlanta, in Georgia.
You know, there's so many things. We're going to have we had the film festival started.
Yes, that's right. That started it off.
Correct. Started it off. Mm-hmm. We have all kinds of places people can go and look at concerts, and we have this fabulous restaurant in Jonesboro.
That's right.
Where you need to come and you got to try this food. This food is like grandma's.
We're going to give you a little more tidbits on that. Yes, definitely.
Good
but
stuff.
September 13th, you said there's something else. What do we got? We got it on paper here.
We
got a couple of things happening. I know Atlanta is full of like festivals and things happening. I know they got Fiesta, that place in Atlanta, in Buford.
La Fiesta. Yeah, and they have La Fiesta, the Plaza.
Plaza Fiesta. I'm sure they have so much going on for Hispanics. Please get out there. Para los que están aquí hispanos, hay muchas cosas para los hispanos. So I want to throw all my little Spanish family and friends a welcome and a little shout out, letting you guys know that this month is all about Hispanics,
all about drinking and cooking and eating.
Cooking, food, our music, everything. We want to show the world what we're all about and how fun we are and how loving we are. And the other thing is, with regards to the hurricane, I mean, how everyone's been coming together as a family, a unit, helping each other out. Different people from different countries, Hispanic countries.
This is a beautiful.
Puerto Rico and
the beauty of a situation like this is the fact that not only you get a bad situation, but it brings people together. Skin color is not an issue. Racial is not an issue. People from other countries unite. I mean, we got Dominican brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico helping each other out. I mean, this is the things that people don't realize, that out of something that bad, something really good can come out. And help is on the way.
Help is on the way.
You know, no matter what news are saying and how negative people can be, you know, we're blessed. We're blessed to be in America. We're blessed to say
America the Beautiful.
I like that.
America the Beautiful. How beautiful is America that she can help so many countries out and so many people out. We expect so much from America the Beautiful.
You know, we hear everybody disrespecting the flag and kneeling for the flag and all that. Guys, just think, why are we here?
How blessed we are. How blessed we are of a country.
I can look to my neighbor and said, you know what, my roof is intact, I have a job, things are great. I love this place. This is the reason why our journey is so wonderful. We have a great place where we go home.
That's right. There's so many dates, different things that when we do Hispanic Heritage Month here in the United States, we want to know that we are living in a good country. We're able to express ourselves. We're able to show our heritage, and other people enjoy it with us. So that's a good thing.
You know, I was watching Morgan Freeman, and I'm going to quote him. He says he hates Black History Month.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? You watched that interview, and that was so touching because what he's saying is, it's not the fact that they set a month aside to
Right.
remember what the struggles were, but why talk about it? It creates more racism. So you know what?
so?
It's good that we have the Heritage Month, but I'm like him. Don't create any more division.
Well, let it be every day, not just
Yeah,
a month.
absolutely. We can be the whole year could be.
I'm Hispanic all year round, so I don't know what you're talking
I don't
about.
change, you know. I might change clothing, but
Right.
the Hispanic still.
The Hispanic is still in there. All right, guys, we have September 13th. What's going on September the 13th? We got September 22nd, the 24th. We've got October the 7th, October
America's
the 11th.
Award, they're going to have the award ceremonies. You have Telemundo, Univision doing their own
Yes.
things. I mean, we have us.
That's
you
right.
gotta, You got to watch us.
Watch us.
What
Watch
are
us,
we
guys.
doing? You know
We
what
are
I mean?
YouTube, AHTJ The Journey. That's where you can see us, watch our
Press
episodes.
subscribe.
That's right. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching American Hispanics The Journey. I'm Yvette Hernandez.
I'm George Gonzalez, and don't forget, we're coming back with a great interview.
We have a great interview for you. We'll be right back. You're watching American Hispanics The Journey. We have a great interview coming right up, so please stay with us.
This is going to be a great interview. Don't change your channel. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, and our guest today is Elizabeth Hernandez. She's from the Dominican International Food here in Jonesboro, Georgia. Elizabeth, thank you for having us. Of course, everyone can tell that we are not in our studios today. Elizabeth, you're so kind to have us today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for coming over here. Thank you.
We are very happy to be here, and
Yeah.
especially after a full meal.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
very happy to be here.
Yeah, we've been sampling the food. It's been delicious. Oh, I
Thank
had the
you.
fish. What did you have?
I had mofongo con carnita, and it was the best.
Delicious,
The
delicious.
best, chuleta
That's
pana.
good.
But of course, our show is about the journey and about the American dream.
And the great food in
And the great
Georgia.
food, yeah. And since it's Hispanic Heritage Month, we're going to be talking about the great food that we have. But Elizabeth, we want to know a little bit about you, so we're going to have a few questions for you. We want to know how you decided to come into the United States.
Okay. Well, my mom brought me here
Your
when I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
So she brought me to U.S. So it's Puerto Rico, part of U.S. And me and my
Now she brought you with a
brothers and-
visa. She did a visa, right?
yeah, she did the green card.
Oh, the
The
green
green
card.
card.
Guys, you
La
haven't heard that
residencia.
name in a long time.
We had the green
card.
card, the
Resident,
pink card, the yellow
yeah.
card, back to green. I mean, we don't know anymore, but
She
they
came
bring
in
it.
with the
I don't
green
know
card.
if that
She
moment
ca-
was a green card. I don't know what color now.
That's
because
fine.
I'm citizen now. So.
She's a
Oh,
citizen.
good for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
big
The
long
real
time.
journey, guys. You see,
That was
you
a big
make it-
journey.
She made it happen.
She made it happen. Lord have mercy. So you moved to Puerto Rico for a few years?
Yes, we moved there. I grown up in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Been there for like 10 years.
Now, did you learn English in Puerto Rico?
No, the basic, maybe the basic, just the little
It's,
bit,
it's
Just
what
a
people,
little
it's,
bit.
it's what people don't
It's-
understand. You go to Puerto Rico and you learn English, but it's not conversational
Yeah,
English.
it's not a conversation.
Okay.
If you don't practice, you kind
You
of,
lose
you know,
that.
you understand a lot more than what you speak. But
Okay.
Like when I moved here, I was able to read more than I can speak.
Oh, okay.
So they tell me
It was hard.
2 years to talk.
It took you a few years. So was it difficult
You
for
did
you to
great.
find a job when you came here?
Well, I was at home with my kids.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, the kids
Like
taught you
homework.
some English. That's a
Yes.
good way to learn.
Mhm.
How
So,
many-
but then I went to the school for 1 year and a half.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
What was the name of the school?
Interactive Learning System College
the one in Moro,
in Moro.
Moro, yes.
Wonderful.
And it was awesome. I remember when I moved here, I was dependable of my sisters, my two loved sisters
Yes,
that I love there.
There's six
I
of you,
love
right?
my two sisters.
There's 6 of you.
Yeah,
3 boys.
6. It's 3 girls and 3 boys.
That's
Wow,
right.
that's a big family.
But there was when I moved here, one of my brother and my two sisters they used to live here.
Wonderful. And your husband you met in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I met my husband in Puerto Rico.
And you're both Dominican.
Yes.
And you've both been, what a wonderful story, how you both just come here and you've been working together, you've educated each other together, had your family here in Georgia. All 3 of your kids are born here in Georgia. And then you've always had a love for food, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We want to talk a little bit more about that, and we want to talk about how you did this as a child and how you cooked for your family. And then all of a sudden, this is what you created. Guys, if you're just tuning in, you're watching American Hispanics The Journey. We're here with Elizabeth Hernandez. We are at the Dominican International Food here in Jonesboro, Georgia. And we'd like to welcome you to watch our program at AHTJ The Journey. We're going to be taking a short break. I'm Yvette Hernandez.
I'm George Gonzalez.
And we'll be back with more of Elizabeth Hernandez in just a few minutes. American Hispanics, The Journey, where we bring you weekly interviews of real people talking about their journey and their pursuit to the American dream.
If you have a story to tell, please go to our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter and tell us your story.
We're back. Thank you for staying with us. You're watching American Hispanics, The Journey. And I'm Yvette Hernandez.
I'm George Gonzalez. We're
and
back.
You're
with Elizabeth.
Oh, I should let you talk, George.
Yeah,
right?
Sometimes, it's
sometimes
nice
I'm always
let me say that she's Elizabeth.
And she's Elizabeth Hernandez. We're here at the Dominican International Food restaurant with her today. We're trying to find out her journey. She actually, the last thing we talked about was how she went to school, how she learned some English, and George was making fun of you, saying that you learned English with Dora the Explorer. Is that true?
Where'd she help me to?
So did I?
Yeah, she helped you too?
Yes.
And what did you learn? What did you learn with Dora?
I remember when they say,
Mapa?
map.
Where's the map? What's the map?
What is the map?
Oh my goodness! Because you had your children here, so you ended
Yes.
up watching a lot of TV, and that's how you learned your English. That's good.
Yes.
But then you went to school as well.
I went to school too. That's helped me a lot.
It helped you a lot.
And the most important is when you gotta go out, you gotta talk to the teacher, you gotta talk to your doctor. So you need to learn.
That's right.
They push yourself
That's
to
right.
learn English, especially in this state,
We
Atlanta,
had an
in
interview
Georgia.
where one of our guys said, he used to interpret when he went to the doctor. You know how we all do it?
Yeah, I know.
He will tell his mom, he has cancer.
Yeah. Oh
She's-
Lord,
you're
have mercy.
dying.
Yeah, that's right. That was terrible.
Imagine,
I remember that. But yeah, and so you needed to learn English so that you can take yourself to the doctor's office, and so that you can translate for yourself at a different appointment. Now, you went from Puerto Rico. You lived in New York for a little bit.
Yes, by I can say 6 months.
6 months. And then from there, you found Georgia.
Yeah, I decided to move here to Georgia.
Excellent.
I had a sister here. They always calls. Hey, you guys, you need to come. You need to come to Georgia. It's better. And well, I can tell you, I've been here for a long time.
Yes.
I have a 18 years old daughter.
Okay.
So she born here in Georgia, and then I moved back to Puerto Rico.
Wow.
When she was 3 months
Oh,
old,
wow.
and we went there and stayed there for another 2 years, and then we moved back to Georgia.
Right, right. Oh, here was better.
What made you make that decision to come back to Georgia?
Yeah. What?
I have the 2 sisters.
Okay.
They've been call me every day. When you want to move back to ask me when you want to move back
To Georgia.
To Georgia, and we are a close family, so we love to be together. Close.
Those are the sisters that I want to go kiss and thank
Thank God
them.
for that.
Thank
because-
them.
Okay, as a child, did you always like cooking, Elizabeth?
Yes. Well, let me tell you my history about cook. I remember when I was a teenager, I hate to cook.
You did?
Yes.
You didn't like cooking?
I didn't like to cook, but after I get married,
Right.
my husband liked to
He
eat,
loves to eat.
and he liked to
But a way
eat
to
good food.
Yeah, a way to a man's stomach. I mean, no, a way to a man's heart.
It's
It's through his stomach.
Ajá,
Yeah.
ajá,
Pero
I
sí,
know.
para entrarle el corazón al hombre tiene que entrarle la comida, tiene que darle
Dime
comida.
qué es lo que tenemos aquí, que me está dando hambre otra vez.
Okay.
No, pero espérate, ya tienes que decirme cómo comenzó a cocinar, porque me dijo que por
Well,
su esposo.
let me
Bueno,
tell you,
pues,
he
Yo
didn't
sé
know
que tú
that.
tienes hambre, George.
Please don't tell. Nobody tell him.
Don't tell
But
him.
I watched him one day when he was seasoning marinating the chicken.
Okay.
And I said, wow, that's why he cooks so good.
Oh.
And he didn't know that, but then after, he went work, I tried by myself, and it was great. It was the first, my first stew chicken.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome.
Right.
So that's what
That was your
learning.
first- So you
And
learned how
after
to
that,
cook.
I just love to cook.
And you
My
love to
kids,
manage.
After I get my kids and be married, I design,
I will tell you this though,
That's
you're doing a phenomenal job.
You
and
are.
Okay.
that's-
We got these plates
It's
here. We
calling
want you
me.
to tell us, what is this right here?
This is arroz con gandules.
Ajá.
Con
Nice.
este es el pescado red snapper, pero nosotros le decimos
Red
chillo.
snapper.
We tell ese red snapper, pero dice chillo.
Okay.
Tostones, carne frita, el pollo frito,
Okay.
y la ensalada de nosotros típica. Esa comida típica.
Wonderful. That's the typical food. You guys are watching American Hispanics, The Journey. We're here at Dominican International Foods. And I want to ask Elizabeth real quick to give us just a quick, I want you to tell your Hispanic community what kind of advice would you give them today? ¿Qué tipo de consejo le da tú a las personas hispanas?
Que no se den por vencido, que sigan adelante, que los sueños pueden ser realidad, pero hay que trabajar duro
Sí.
para lograrlo.
Yes, don't give up. Don't give up, people. And also, I'm going to give you a little spew. I'm going to say, come eat here at Dominican International Foods. Where are you guys located? 751 North Avenue here in Jonesboro, Georgia. Elizabeth, thank you so much for letting us
Thank
come
you,
here
guys.
Thank you
today,
very much
George.
for feeding me.
Yeah,
I'm telling
we
you.
loved it.
Loved it.
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
We'll be
Thank
right
you,
back,
guys.
guys. Thank you so much.
Okay.
American Hispanics, The Journey, where we bring you weekly interviews of real people talking about their journey and their pursuit to the American dream.
If you have a story to tell, please go to our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter and let us know your story. You never know. It just might be aired on the next show. This is what our show is all about.
Yeah, this
The
is
journey.
The journey. Wow, our journey was so good. I just enjoyed every bit of it. I mean, from Dominican Republic to Puerto Rico, from Puerto Rico to New York, from New York to Georgia, from Georgia, learning how to cook from her own husband who kind of taught her.
Hating to cook and
Hating
then
to
loving to
cook,
cook
and then
and
loving
then-
to cook,
I'm
and
telling
then
you.
creating this wonderful place that.
Kids will do that to you, though.
That's right.
I mean, you have that emotion where you don't like to cook, but
Right.
yet you have children.
Yeah.
And you get into it, and she is phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. The food
is
here,
great.
guys, you're going to love it. I mean, you guys can go on Google and type in Dominican International Food and go on Google and it'll come up. And then go ahead and give us, come first and try the food and then give us the rating because we're going to give it a 5,
I'm
definitely.
telling you, but I would like you to go on social media and check us out as well. Follow us, as we tell you every week.
Right.
We have this show. We're getting stronger and stronger, and
That's
we want
right.
to just be in your face
That's
all
right.
the time, every time.
Every time we're doing this, But now we're going to talk about some sazon con flavor,
Sazon
right?
con flavor, baby.
That's right.
So what we got this week?
We've got caña.
Caña. What do
You
you
guys
do?
know what caña is?
What would you do with caña?
I love caña. As a kid, when growing up in the Dominican Republic, we used to go out and harvest the caña and you pluck it, and then you have to peel it. It has like a hard bark on it, and it's actually kind of sweet. You can chew on it. You don't want to swallow the bark. It's kind of hard to chew. It's bitter, but I mean, once you chew all the sweetness out of it, it's pretty tasty. I like it to eat it like that.
And then you know me. I grew up in El Campo, in Puerto Rico as well. No, even in the city, but my grandfather will take me to the campo.
Did he?
And we'll get the caña.
Okay.
And we'll, like you said, we'll cut it in half.
Right.
Suck on it all day long.
Oh yes, that thing is
It was
good.
so
It's
good.
delicious.
It was so good.
It was like candy for me as a kid. But there's so many different things you can make out of the caña. It's the sugar cane, really. You can make sugar out of it.
They're bringing it back. Studies have been done where first sugar was bad for you, then processed sugar was bad for you, then
Right.
brown sugar is better for you, and before you know it, we're back to the beginning, caña.
Back to caña, back to the regular stuff.
Nothing better than natural
The natural.
than processed.
That's right. There's a lot of different things you can make with the caña. You can make do we have that malta? Is that made out of caña?
Malta has
Malta
caña
morena?
in it, yeah. Malta, and you know me, even though I'm not a drinker, everybody's gonna think
He's
that I'm
always
a
saying
drinker.
that I'm the drinker, but I
But
think
then again,
George is
you
the
know,
one. He's always talking about a drink, people.
Once I do research, here I am. Let's go back. Hispanics and liquor.
Yay. So what do you got?
I didn't know that the strongest drink, alcohol-wise,
Right.
is made with caña.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Is there a name for it?
Yes, there is, and I'm looking for it.
Okay, good.
It's Ron River Antoine Royal.
Almost like a French.
I am telling you this though, it's 92%
Yeah.
alcohol.
Wow. Wow,
Cool.
I don't want to drink that. Just
So-
a sip of that will put me out.
Yeah, they think Bacardi 151 was actually one of them that has caña on it.
Really?
Yep.
There's different foods you can make with it.
Yes.
I think there's got to be some sort of dessert you can make with
Oh,
that.
we
right?
actually, if people boil the caña,
Boil it?
extract the sugar out of it and make like caramelize or caramel out of it. Our flan. It's all sugary, and our
that's right.
pilones.
Maybe they have flan here at Dominican International
Oh my God,
Food.
yeah, they do.
You guys can try it. That's kind of like a taste of caña in a different way, right?
You can put caña, believe it or not, they put caña just in milk with cinnamon.
Wow, yes.
And make it like a passive drink.
Excellent.
So you can go to bed.
Oh. Whew. Enough about caña, because man, I feel like going back to the country and eating some caña. But I'm just so glad that we're not in the studio. I guess you guys can tell we're here at Dominican International Foods here in Jonesboro. We're enjoying the time. We hope that we have inspired you guys today, that Elizabeth Story can tell you something. And I love the fact that she gave us as an advice, is don't ever lose faith. Is that what she said? Or
yeah, just follow a dream.
Follow your dream as well.
It could happen.
It could happen anytime. I mean, it only took 6 years for her to get her green card.
Absolutely, guys.
So,
before we go, I want to tell you guys to follow us and tell us your story.
That's right.
Let us know how you feel, what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong.
Right.
We're growing with you, and as we progress in the program, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, follow us. But before you do anything else, follow us on our YouTube channel.
That's right, guys. And for all your local businesses that are catering to our Hispanic community, please contact us and let us know if we can come by and we can broadcast from your location. We'd love to hear your story. We'd like to tell your journey. Don't forget that we are also on YouTube at AHTJ The Journey. I'm Yvette Hernandez.
I'm George Gonzalez.
Hasta la vista.
See you next time.